In the beginning, Indonesia's history was not one, but many, as diverse tribes and clans populated its sprawling islands. The early inhabitants were Austronesians, who arrived around 2000 BC, bringing with them skills in navigation and agriculture. Fast forward a few millennia to the 7th century, when the rise of Hindu and Buddhist kingdoms began to unify these diverse islands. The Srivijaya and Majapahit empires, renowned for their maritime prowess, held sway over the region, controlling trade routes and spreading their cultural influence far and wide. The arrival of Islam in the 13th century marked a turning point. Over the next few centuries, sultanates sprouted across the archipelago, gradually replacing Hindu-Buddhist rule. The spread of Islam was largely peaceful, often interwoven with trade and intermarriage. But the winds of change were blowing from the west. European powers, led by the Portuguese and then the Dutch, arrived in the 16th century. Intrigued by the Spice Islands, they sought control over the lucrative spice trade. The Dutch, in particular, established a firm grip, leading to 3 centuries of colonial rule. The 20th century brought a new era of nationalism and the struggle for independence. Inspired by global movements, Indonesian nationalists, led by figures like Sukarno, began to resist Dutch rule. World War II provided a brief, brutal interlude of Japanese occupation, but also weakened the Dutch and galvanized the independence movement. Finally, on August 17, 1945, Indonesia declared its independence. The journey didn't end there, though. The new nation faced numerous challenges, from political upheaval to economic crises, but it also experienced periods of remarkable growth and change. To recap, Indonesia's history is a rich tapestry woven from diverse strands. It began with the early Austronesian settlers, evolved through the era of Hindu-Buddhist empires and Islamic sultanates, was marked by centuries of European colonial rule, and culminated in the struggle for and achievement of independence. Throughout its history, Indonesia has shown a remarkable resilience and adaptability, reflecting the diverse and dynamic spirit of its people. So the next time you marvel at the diversity of Indonesia's islands, remember the story they tell, a story of unity amidst diversity, of change and continuity, of struggle and resilience. It's a story that continues to unfold, making the history of Indonesia not just a tale of the past, but a living narrative of the present.